I back? Oh no, I'm being really unstable. Am I still being unstable? Okay, I think it's better, right? Hi. Hello, am I being stable now? Oh, it's still not that great. The server today is really slow. Well, on my streaming program, it says it's okay. So, it's 9:30 p.m. for me and 7:30 a.m. for him. And I'm pretty much done with my day and I'm just waiting for him to get up. But he slept really late last night to finish his final project. So he might not be able to get up very early, but then I have to sleep early today. I have class tomorrow. So this is like one of the sad moments when our schedules don't really match up. 9:31 p.m. 7:31 a.m. for him. He is still sleeping. Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to get up. In the meanwhile, I'm probably going to do some work that in advance, so in the later time I can have more time to talk to him. Yeah, working on this lab report. Something really interesting is my lab partner for this lab, he did literally nothing. I did the experiment, the whole experiment, and he texted me earlier today saying, "Are you done with the lab report yet?" And I was like, "What?" What? I did the experiment, but you should do the lab report on your own, right? He basically did nothing and just wanted me to do everything. That was unfair, but I just told him, no, I didn't even look at it yet, even though it's due tomorrow. He might still be partner with me. I don't mind doing the lab all on my own, because that means I get the experience of doing lab. So in the future I can do my own research. But lab report, I think it's the easiest part, especially Chinese lab reports. It's it's all printed out for you. You just need to fill stuff out, and it's basically just copy from the guide the teacher gave you. So didn't really understand that. Um 9:34 p.m. 7:34 a.m. for him. I'm probably just gonna look at the clock every minute. Hello. Hello. Where are you from? What time is it at your place? Okay. I think it's going okay. Okay. The lab report I'm currently working on, it's about staining, gram staining bacteria. So we know what kind of bacteria it is, so we know what kind of medicine we use to treat those infections. I've had a really bad day today. So I'm still trying my best. How are you? How's your day been? Hi. Are you a kid? No, I'm not a kid. I am a legal adult. I actually think I look too old for my age. Yeah. And yeah, I just today just hasn't really been going well. It's not going as well as I've planned. So, yeah. Getting a little bit disappointed in things and a little bit stressed out. Yeah, I'm new on Twitch. Today is my third time streaming and I'm still trying to figure stuff out. um, YT channel? What's that? Let me see. Cap YT. Okay. Hi. Oh, YouTube channel? I don't really use YouTube. I mean, I use YouTube, but like I don't usually log on into YouTube to do anything. I'm kind of just like an outsider to YouTube. Oh, hi. Um, hi 3HD and Bra, Br, I'm sorry, Zion. Yeah. Right now is 9:41 p.m. for me, and it's 7:41 a.m. for my boyfriend. Um, yeah, I'm streaming to about our relationship because it's so far away, and just trying to make it like only 17 more days. Wait, 17 or 16? Yeah, 17 more days until we meet. We've overcame over 100 days. I believe it's 100. 106 days. We've been apart for. And yes, distance really sucks. thanks to technology that makes it better, but also worse. I'll still say better. Like, you get to see and talk to your partner, but it just makes you want to like be with them even more. But it's still better than like writing letters. Not only distance, also the time difference really sucks too. But I still prefer this time difference than like 5 to 8 hours time difference, because for that it's kind of like it kind of messes up your day. But then with the complete like opposite day and night thing, your partner is asleep for uh, your busiest time of the day. Traditional Chinese girls are ice cold in relationships. I don't really know about that because I am not a traditional Chinese girl, and I don't think I've met any traditional Chinese girl. I mean, traditional Chinese girl is a very broad term, like like preserved Chinese girls, or oh, Japan and America. Yeah, that really sucks. Actually, my best friend is studying in Japan right now. She's on a exchange program, and yeah, I'm in China. I'm in Beijing, and my boyfriend is in America. Yeah, we have. I think we have a very similar case. And back to the traditional Chinese girl part. I don't think they're ice cold. I mean, actually, a lot of the relationships, choose family first no matter what. Yes, choose family first no matter what. That is so true. Like, uh, they value family so much that it just really sucks, because I know a lot of people who fall in love and they have really cute relationships, but then they end up having to like break up because their parents think their families are not a good match. Yeah, it really sucks. So like that leads to a lot of Chinese girls, they end up marrying someone who their parents think are okay and they can't stand that person. So there's not really a love, it's more of a partnership in that kind of marriage. So that kind of relationships, the girls in that kind of relationships are, they might seem cold because there's no love. Yeah, it's really sad. And yeah, so relationships in China are really hard. Well, I'm gonna wake him up at at the latest 10:15. If he doesn't get up by then, I'm gonna call him to wake him up. because today's his deadline. He has a lot of work too, so like. But he gets really moody if I wake him up early. I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's good for both of us. Yeah, the hardest part is as soon as you go to bed and your partner just wake up for her or his day. You just have to make time for each other. Like for me, you really just have to make time for each other. I mean, your partner is not gonna sleep for 12 hours unless it's like weekend or like he or she stayed up really late the day before. Um, so usually, when I have classes from 8:30 to 12, which is only one day per week, we just text text each other and send voice messages, or like we call in between classes. And also after I'm done with class at noon, he he still we still can chat for 1 hour, like video chatting, FaceTiming, and yeah. And then for his morning, he doesn't usually have anything too early in the morning, but when he does, it sucks because he doesn't really call me when he's busy, like even though he's like in between things. Yeah, and but we can make it up. Like he can go home earlier that afternoon, and then I'll get up earlier the next morning because his morning he's busy, and then it's my night, so I can go to bed early, so I can get up early, and then he goes home early. Yeah, that's how we work things out. Hi, Fluffy a Buffy. I think I'm just like staring to space. I'm kind of tired. See, this is the time when like I really need him. Like I feel really tired and feel weak, and this is when I need him to be my side. And actually that's all I need, like knowing that he's with me. Even though like he can't be with me physically, but at least he can mentally be with me. Yeah. And two, aren't a lot of marriages still arranged technically? Well, it's how to define arranged. It's kind of also like multiple choice. Your parents just provide you like 20 or like 5 to 20 choices, and you choose one that works the best with you. um I mean, kind of makes sense too, that like your family wants to choose someone who's from a similar family as you, because it the chances are you have greater chance of having the other person have the same view and thoughts on life as you. So like you guys will make less arguments and be more compatible. But it doesn't always work like that. But yeah. I mean, it's not like limited. It's not like you only can choose from those 5 to 20 people. It's suggestions, because it will be harder for you to find one yourself, because you have work, and work is really stressful in China, and the parents usually are retired, so there are blind date corners in a lot of parks where the retired parents have like their own son and daughter's resume and picture, and then they just have a little stand, and then just see who likes, like the parents choose who they like, and then talk to the parent of the other person, and then see if they're a good match, and then that's when that person can become a choice. And then if the parent can't find anyone, they just go to that park every day. Oh, okay. Where are you from? Where are you from, Fluffy AFE? Ah, Philippines. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. So it's not like that in Philippines? Foreigners are almost never a first choice as well. That that actually varies from um uh yeah, because there are families who want their kid to marry someone who's a foreigner, especially someone who's white, because they think mixed babies are really cute. I mean, they are. It's a fact. Um, I heard that's because like if two people's genes are like really really different, and then their kid, because their genes are so different, like somehow the kid, like the more different the genes are, the more beautiful the kid is. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's kind of a fact. I don't know how that works, but yeah. So yeah, there are families that have foreigners as their first choice, but usually foreigners as in white people, because Chinese people are kind of racist too. I don't even know where the racism came from, but yeah, the racism is real, really real here. Your Chinese friends have arranged, uh, yeah, a broke foreigner. uh, yeah. Um, I mean, it doesn't really even matter if you're a foreigner or what. If you're broke, then you're never a choice. And yeah, and okay, fine. To be honest, actually, my first relationship that I got into, um, he's Chinese, and so from my family's point of view, his family is not as good as my family, uh, so we had to break up. Yeah, it wasn't fun at all, but I mean, there was nothing else I could do. It's really stressful too. Like, they say it, and sometimes they don't say it. They express it in other ways and make you really stressed out. That Chinese insult, it's bad. No. Oh, it's almost 10 p.m. It's almost 8 a.m. for him. I've been playing the same song in the background. I've been playing the same song because the lyrics mean you're not wrong if it's what you want, then you're not wrong. Even if like other people say no and look down on you. Yeah, I just really needed this kind of song today. But I'm kind of like tired of it too. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Here. Social score? What's the social score you're talking about? And Philippines or China? I want to go to Philippines. um, China. I mean, China. I think Philippines definitely more diverse, and they probably have better food. I mean, China is supposed to have really good food, but you actually have to like find good restaurants, or you'll just end up with like really shitty stuff. Like it, like if you're not careful enough, the food, even if it's a restaurant that seems okay, the food is actually made out of garbage, like recycled oil from like of the leftovers, and also pre-made dish packages, or they just warm up with a microwave. I mean, this kind of food is okay in America, but in China, it's not regulated. So, like, those food could be made with, like, in really bad factory, or, really bad environment, like rats running around, and, like, uh, and, just all kinds of, like, flies, maggots. Ugh, I don't want to think about it. I think I'm just scaring you about China. Oh, but the good part about China is if you're a foreigner, they're really nice to you. Like, they're overly nice to you. They can be too nice. And sometimes the too niceness can make you kind of uncomfortable, but but for most of the time you get like kind of like uh kind of privileged than other Chinese people. And yeah. Oh, one interesting thing is China's also really diverse. Even though they all seem like Chinese people, but there are different ethnic groups. If you go down south or like go to the west, there are really like really native, like local native uh, ethnic groups, and they still wear their traditional clothing, and some of them have their own language, and they definitely have their own calendar, so like their own holidays and such. And they have some of them have really interesting holiday tradition. As a 25-year-old white guy, either will probably be. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Actually, anywhere in Asia would be good. Do Chinese girls like Scandinavian boys? I don't know. As long as you're white, they like you. I mean, even if you're not, as long as you're a foreigner, they like you because there just are so many Asians in China. I know, right? So many Asians. So like, it's really interesting to see someone who's not Asian for them. Yeah. You're as pale as a ghost. Yeah, they definitely will love that. Um, Asian people like lighter skin. I don't know why. Some say that's because, uh, yeah, yeah. Like, I think it's because in ancient China, like, the farmers had to, like, the poor people had to go out and farm, and the rich people could just stay inside and never be under the sun. So, some think that uh, lighter skin means you're richer, and then darker skin means you're poor. How common is it for Chinese teens to know English? Very common, but it depends on what degree they know, to what degree they know English. Like, they definitely can know the basics of like introducing yourself and like all of that stuff, but like if you want to have a casual talk with them, it probably might be a little bit hard. Um, but if you go to the major cities, it's actually quite common. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then Philippines definitely is more convenient. I need to respond to Oh, he's actually up before that 10:15.爸爸，妈妈，在直播吗？啊，对啊。在斗鱼还是 Twitch 呢 ？Twitch。这样，待会儿上线好吗？不好。怎么了？感觉你心很累，宝贝儿，跟我说说呗。Yeah, I'm really, really tired. I see. And also really disappointed too. The other stream didn't go well. I thought it was going well until like. I mean, your brother-in-law, he used your sister's boyfriend, he used that item and will make you like suddenly popular, in a short period of time. Yeah, I know. And different types of people will come, and basically those people are just. But still, that's still good for me though, because like more people who come in, like it's exposure. So like the people who actually like my content, they will stay. Yeah. Yes. But it was like a very short amount of time, and then I actually was singing, and then I sing really bad, so they came in and then laughed, and then they left. But there was one person who watched the whole thing. Oh really? Well, he watched until Song Bingyang started streaming. Okay. And then he left. He said, I don't know. He knows Beijing really well. He said he went to school here. Yes. But yeah. And I was like, can I send you like the virtual gifts? You've stayed for so long. Yeah. Oh, we may meet friends or weirdos, online. Weirdo? Probably. Hey. It's WOP? WOP? He's I mean, will he ever fuck other girls? We don't know, but we have faith in each other. So, I trust him, he won't. Thank you, sweetie. And yeah, long distance is really hard. We've been through times when we have really big arguments. Last month we argued through the whole November. because of misunderstandings. Yeah, you just have to communicate. Communication is the key. Like, I've told him that if he finds other girls who can be right next to him, and then he feels more comfortable with that girl, then as long as he tell me before he does anything, then it's fine for me, because it's totally understandable. I'm so far away from him. But if he doesn't and doesn't tell me and still wants to be with me, then that's just really trashy of him. And I wouldn't want to be with someone like that anyway. So, yeah, either way. And also, I'm a really sensitive person. Like, I can tell if someone's lying or hiding something or not. And then for my boyfriend, I know him so well that, like, that's why we were arguing for the whole November, because I knew he was hiding something away from me. But he just won't tell me what. No, we're not in a open relationship. No, we're not in an open relationship. I'm saying if he finds someone that he feels more comfortable with, he can tell me and then break up with me to be with that girl. That's the case that I can understand. But being with two girls at the same time is something that I don't like, I'm not comfortable with, and I don't want to be in that situation. Yeah. I mean, and also, like, relationship is hard anyway. Like, it doesn't really matter if it's long distance or not. Like, someone still can cheat on you even if you're next to each other. So, how long has this relationship been for? 10 months.
Today is 300 days.
Oh, today's the 300th day. We've been together for 300 days. Aww. uh, 17 more days.
好不好？我可以再睡一会儿吗？我太困了。还是你让我陪你直播？你要播到什么时候呀？今天？
我今天11点钟睡觉。
哦，11点睡觉是吧？那我陪你播到11点。走。
你今天不是还需要写那个吗？你什么时候去见我妈呢？
阿姨没给我发消息，估计下午吧，下午或者晚上。
行。
估计是中午吧，中午今天吃完饭，下午打牌。
别打牌了吧，就吃个饭就好了。
吃个饭吧就。这样的话，下午有机会再写写。
你正好
下午有机会再写写呢。
对啊，然后你正好拿吃饭那个时间休息一下。
是。
Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, I missed some messages. No, when we're talking in Chinese, we're not talking about you guys. If we're talking about you guys, we will speak in English.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
It's
you can
just
understand. But
we were talking about like my the plan of the day,
yeah, today. Oh, the
my schedule.
yeah, your plan for today. He's seeing my mom for dinner today. They're having dinner together and at my house. So yeah, 17 more days until we meet again. It will be him visiting his family, and I will be going with him. And he's staying for 19 days,
Yeah,
right? 19 days, and then I'll probably be done with finals by then, and then I'll go back with him for winter break. And when my winter break starts, his winter break ends. So I get to spend 1 month with him for my winter break, and then in February, that's when we have to start the long distance again.
but just for 3 months. I will graduate in May.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, you guys probably heard that. Graduate in May, so 3 months.
Yeah, probably less than 3 months.
We've been away for 106 days.
Yeah, exactly. It will be totally like 124. You know.
Yeah, not that long left. I mean, I'm sure 17 days is gonna go by really fast because 100 days went by really fast.
Yeah.
I mean, now looking back, it went by really fast. But during that time, it was kind of hard. Yeah, the third month is really hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the third month is when like you start to kind of forget how each other feel or like how each other is like when they're next to you. So that's why it's hard.
Yes.
And then after
Mm-hmm.
that, you just need to like get used to that your partner is now mentally with you instead of physically with you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, how is your sleep?
It's okay. I just can't remember what I dreamed.
That isn't that a good thing? That means that
I mean,
at least it's not a bad dream.
this morning I went to I used the bathroom and suddenly I saw Pumpkin in bathtub.
Really?
Yeah, he
He
opened my
broke
door and
into your room?
yes.
How did he do that?
I have no idea. I don't know why he may just like that bathtub, and then he stayed there maybe all night long.
So he slept in that bathtub
Possibly.
and you didn't even know he broke into your room?
I totally have no idea.
That's dangerous. What if someone like a human broke into your room?
I mean, how did he make it? You know, like now I'm really sure he can open the door
He
by
can open the
himself.
door, but like, did he push it? Like, did he close it?
Nope.
No, he left it open.
Yeah. That's even worse.
Yeah. Oh, you're so adorable.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Where's Pumpkin now?
What?
Where's Pumpkin now?
They're in the bathtub. Just 1 second.
In the bathtub? He's still there?
Yes. Yeah. Probably all this morning.
It's only 8.
Oh my god, he's not there. Oh shit. Where is he? Oh.
He's under the bed.
Exactly. He's there.
I think he just loves you.
Oh. It's a pity that I love you most.
Oh, he's stretching. He's turning around. Oh my god. He's stretching.
Your friends online want to meet Pumpkin? Oh my god,
Oh,
he's so
that's
cute.
so adorable.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
顾求到这边来了。
Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to show that. I have to show that. You have to wait. I have to put him in a string. He's way too adorable.
Oh my god. Thank you. Pumpkin.
Oh shit. Image. Video capture. Is it this? Oh shit, no. Whoops. Is it this? Pumpkin! Pumpkin! Oh. Where's the rubber band? Make him come outside. Did you go under the bed? Oh. 你拿皮筋把它逗出来吧。Oh my gosh, that was dizzy. he's not intrigued by the rubber band anymore. 他不愿意出来是吗？ Oh, oh, is he looking? He's still looking at it. Why is he not coming outside? What is he looking at? Oh. 干嘛？
我真的肚子很痛，我先挂了
啊？
我肚子真的很痛，我先挂了好。
哦，好啊。
等会儿见哈。
嗯。He's busy. He has to go. How old am I? I am an adult. I'm a legal adult. What's going on? We're waiting for him. He's currently busy with something. My stream is really... Is it better now? Is it better? Is it better now? My connection. Oh, waiting for my boyfriend to come back. Yeah. Actually, he just he's going to the bathroom and he doesn't want to stream that. We're usually still on the phone, even if he goes to the bathroom. I know it sounds kind of perverted, but coupley things. Coupley things. Ah, it's still not stable.